Each year our pastors try to come up with a theme that we feel that the Lord is speaking to us for the coming year. And so as we enter 2011, we feel that God actually has spoken to us. And that process began in the summer, and then in October, our pastors were looking at a passage and we felt this is exactly what it is. We're a very unique church. We're about 100 different nations are represented in our church. And 2 of every 3 adults were not born in Toronto, not born in Canada. And so Jeremiah, the prophet, in Jeremiah 29, had that same sort of challenge. He's speaking to people who find themselves in a country they weren't born in. And he encouraged those people to love the city that you're in. And he encouraged people, settle down, get your kids, let your kids be married, get involved, work. Basically, he was saying, love our city. This was Jeremiah's word to the people, Jeremiah 29:7. Work for the success of your city. Pray to the Lord for your city. If it succeeds, you too will enjoy success. Our 2010 theme was Love Compels, and that was based on a passage in 2 Corinthians chapter 5. And really, Paul talked about 3 different things. He said, open your eyes, reach the lost, and show people Jesus. And so that really was our theme last year in terms of the different activities and special projects we did. The first big thing that we did was we brought a family from Pakistan over to Canada. This is a family at risk. They were in hiding for 5 years on a death list. We raised $20,000 to fly them over, and then we spent almost another $50,000 of getting an apartment, furnishing their apartment, buying them clothes. They came with nothing, and we've been able to provide them everything. Munir has a great job. He works on our staff. He's a wonderful guy, a great addition to our church. We've also done a number of community events. We've had different outreaches at seniors' residences and hospitals and things like that many of our cell groups have done. And as a church, we've done a number of things. We had a family party in February, filled the building with carnival activities and had hundreds of people, hundreds of kids and families in the building. In October, we did 3 Hallelujah parties this year. First time for us to do 3. We had one in Mississauga, one in Newmarket, and one at the airport campus. The airport campus had 30 kids and adults that gave their lives to Jesus. Wonderful day. And we've also done missions. We've been going out to other nations. John and Carol have led trips, Sandra and I have led trips, many of our pastors have led trips. We've had trips to Mozambique, we've had trips to Brazil, we've had trips to Norway, to England, to the Ukraine. God has used our people all over the world. We've had a great, great time. For those of you that have been a part of a trip, thank you for doing that. For those of you who helped to provide the finances and gave to offerings for those kind of things, thank you so much. In Jeremiah 29:7, Jeremiah says to the people 2 things, work for the city, and he says pray for the city. And so we're relatively good at the praying part, and we are going to step up that as well. We're going to have some nights of prayer. We're going to have some focused prayer times to pray for our city. But the working part is something that I think is going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to this. So the idea is that instead of us creating new charities and new initiatives, we're going to join other organizations, other charitable groups, whether they're Christian groups or non-Christian groups. We're going to infiltrate, as it were. We're going to just step up, and we will be the worker bees. We'll be the people that just help out. We've chosen 3 days already, one in the spring, one in the summer, one in the fall, where we're going to hope to have 500 to 1,000 people from our church to practically get involved. And we'll do things in Ajax, we'll do things in Newmarket, we'll do them in Mississauga, Brampton, and Toronto. We'll get a whole bunch of people involved in a community project, in a service project, and we're looking to infiltrate. We're looking to partner. And so we're hoping to just bless other charities, to partner with people, to get to know the other workers, to get to know the organizers, and to be a blessing to our city. Because Jeremiah says, if the city prospers, we prosper. I like that. There's also a spiritual component that we have for this next year. And primarily, we're going to do that through an organization called Red. So we've already begun to have their character development program in our cells. And we're looking to start 300 cells at places of work in our city and begin to influence our city spiritually, to bring character and integrity back into the workplace, back into government, back into education. I'm looking to be able to start a movement that's going to be influencing and changing our culture. We have a 4-step action plan that we'd like you to be involved in. Number 1, we have created a brand new website called loveourcity.ca. We'd like you to go there and go there often. We're hoping to be able to blitz our city, subway ads, City Hall links, United Way links, all sorts of different things, t-shirts and whatever, media stuff. We're hoping to get known in the city, and that people in our city, not just our church, but people in our city would go to this website, loveourcity.ca. and see all the different charities, all the different organizations that people can get involved with. That's number one. Number two, we'd like you to get involved. We'd like you to choose one of the charities, preferably something in your neighborhood, something that you have a passion for. Get involved. Not just get involved once, get involved 2 or 3 times. Number three, we'd like you to bring a friend. Bring your mom, bring your dad, bring your kids, bring your neighbors, get involved, bring your cell group. And number four, let us know what's happening. Take some pictures, take some video, report back, and we're going to put it onto the website. We're looking forward to just seeing what God's able to do through us as we love our city. When Jeremiah challenged the people of God, he said, friends, here's how it works. Love our city, and you do that by working for our city, by praying for our city. And he says, if you do this, there's a promise. If the city succeeds, you will succeed personally. And friends, I would like every single one of us to get involved. I'd like us to do something. I'd like us to serve our city, to pray for our city. Thank you so much for being a part of this. I know that God's going to be with us in this project. God bless you.